I just bought this off some random woman with sushi on the table on the sidewalk. Oh, it's like over here. There's this random person with a table back there, and I bought sushi. She made it at home and she's selling it on the street, random table on the street. Can't do this in your typical Western country where people have to beg someone else to have a job and make a living. That's just sad. When you compare what people have in China, including the opportunities that people have here in China, people in Western countries such as Canada, for example, even USA, UK, and the EU, they basically have nothing. People in Western countries have nothing compared to China, mainland China, Hong Kong, or even any Southeast Asian country, or even India. When you go to places like Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, mainland China, Japan, Korea, and whatever, people actually have the ability to make a living for themselves instead of relying on government welfare, relying on others, and begging other people for a job, whether it be from someone, another citizen, a boss of a company, a boss of a factory, or a mega corporation, or whatever. People literally have nothing. People in Western countries literally own nothing, and they have no quote unquote right or permission to earn a living and improve themselves without the permission of government, mega corporations, bosses, other private citizens who have a successful business that works and willing to hire them. So basically the only way to support yourself is for someone else to give you a job. You got a lot of savings, a lot of capital that you could invest in and take a gamble in, or rely on the government for welfare. And look, people like myself and other people will have a problem with how things going in Western countries such as Canada, and the people, baby boomers and whatever people already have everything, got a house, two cars, and retired, decent pension, decent living. They will tell younger people and whatever people who don't fit in their situation to stop whining and just be grateful for what you have. Well, how are people going to be grateful for what they have if they have no house? And no, a car does not count as an asset. It's a depreciating asset that eventually becomes nothing. It's just a car is just like clothes. So what is there to be grateful? How are people going to be grateful for what they have if they don't have a house, can't afford a house, condo, home, or whatever? And there's no way for them to support themselves because there are no jobs, and people are not allowed to do their own business, not able to fend for themselves. Everything is regulated, and so no job, no house. The only thing you get is a tent and sleep at the park or on the street. You have nothing. There's nothing to be appreciated about. No home. Just deranged people. People, no wonder Western countries are going down and poor people are struggling. Even the bottom 50% of people are only $200 or $400 away from bankruptcy or insolvency. Nothing to be proud of, to be a citizen of a Western country. Nothing to appreciate. You cannot appreciate what you have when you have nothing. No home, no job, and no opportunity because everything is regulated. You can't just do a business on the street, and it's unfair and it's unequal that people with enough equity and people with enough capital, money for investment can earn a living by renting or buying a shop, but it's not okay for poor people to do their own business on the street. And I heard on Twitter, and a lot of people go around saying this: it's unfair for people who pay rent or own a commercial property when people, street vendors with carts or whatever, or motorcycles, can just do a business on the street or sidewalk. Well, it's not fair and it's not equity. So why do people with money can make a living, but people who don't have anything can't make a living? This is just deranged. This is how Western countries work. No hope. the main thing that people should do is leave your Western country if you can. And if you're someone from China, nobody wants in China from China wants to go Western countries. China's better. But if you're from India, Philippines, and Middle East or whatever other countries, don't immigrate to your Western countries because Canada's a piece of crap.